A new bombshell has entered Huda Mustafa's life. Nearly 3 weeks after the Love Island USA Season 7 contestant earned third place with Chris Seeley. After breaking up in the final episode, she is showing off her new romance with Too Hot to Handle's Louis Russell. The two spent the evening at the Weapons world premiere in Los Angeles on July 31st. The fitness influencer sported an off-the-shoulder House of CB dress featuring lace panels, holding Louis' hand tight as they posed on the red carpet.
Now with Ariana Maddox for the Love Island reunion, what do you hope gets addressed in that reunion?
Well, I think that I think Huda's got a lot. I think she's got a lot coming her way from the Islanders, and
Well. Look who's making headlines again. Love Island USA Season 7's most polarizing contestant, Huda Mustafa, made her red carpet debut this week hand-in-hand with Netflix reality star Louis Russell. And supposedly, we're meant to act surprised that the woman who gave us more drama than a Shakespearean tragedy has already bounced back with a shiny new British upgrade. Let me paint you the picture of just how quickly this all unfolded. Huda walked out of that Love Island villa single as a Pringle just weeks ago, and now she's strutting down red carpets like she owns the place. The couple made their red carpet debut at the Weapons world premiere on Thursday, July 31st, just weeks after her awkward on-screen breakup with Chris Seeley. The audacity is honestly impressive. The timeline reveals everything, though. These two were spotted holding hands at the Grove in Los Angeles a full week before their red carpet debut. So while viewers were watching Huda's villa meltdowns, she was already securing her post-show upgrade. The strategic planning is honestly impressive. Louis Russell isn't your average reality TV hopeful either. This British charmer has conquered Too Hot to Handle Season 5 and 6, plus he's currently starring in Perfect Match Season 3. The man has essentially turned dating show appearances into a legitimate career path, collecting reality TV credits like Infinity Stones. To understand why this red carpet moment hits different, we need to discuss Huda's spectacular transformation from Villa Darling to public enemy #1. She entered Love Island with the kind of main character energy that immediately captivated audiences. Confidence, humor, and an electric presence that made you believe she'd run the villa. The shift happened with surgical precision. America voted to separate her from Jeremiah Brown, pairing him with bombshell Iris Kendall instead. That public rejection sent Huda into a spiral that became must-watch television for all the wrong reasons. Suddenly, her possessive behavior wasn't charming, it was controlling. Her emotional investment wasn't passionate, it was unhinged. Apparently, though, the Villa men weren't here for her territorial claims either. Ace Green and Nick Vanstenberg actively encouraged Jeremiah to explore other options, suspicious of Huda's true intentions. Did she actually like him, or was she just strategizing for the cash prize? The question mark over her authenticity became a scarlet letter. The breaking point came when she waited days to tell Jeremiah about her 4-year-old daughter, Arle. His response was brutal in its honesty. "You're a mom, but you're 24. How many kids?" That moment crystallized everything wrong with their dynamic. Her calculated reveals, his obvious discomfort, and America's growing impatience with the whole situation. Even her baby daddy Noah Schelling felt compelled to defend her publicly. "I don't want my daughter's mom to get out and see this, and her mental health goes down a hill," he posted on TikTok. When your ex-partner has to shield you from internet trolls, the situation has officially spiraled beyond reality TV drama into something darker. Now, let's examine Huda's new leading man.
In addition to appearing on Too Hot to Handle, Louis appears on the new season of The Perfect Match, which premiered on Netflix August 1st, though it looks like he found his love off the screen. Meanwhile, Huda left the Love Island villa in search of love and appears to have found it. E! News has reached out to reps for Huda and Louis for comment and has not yet heard back.
Because Louis Russell's resume reads like reality TV royalty. His track record includes some seriously colorful moments. He broke rules with multiple women on Too Hot to Handle, cost his castmates thousands in prize money, and somehow kept getting invited back to more shows. His Instagram followers sit at 872K, which means this man has successfully monetized his dating show appearances into legitimate influencer status. Currently starring in Perfect Match Season 3, Louis has mastered the art of turning romantic chaos into career opportunities. Timing becomes crucial here. Perfect Match was filmed during summer 2024, meaning Louis knew exactly how that journey ended when he started his public romance with Huda. The show premieres August 1st, literally the day after the red carpet debut. Talk about strategic scheduling. The math gets interesting when you consider he's been coupled with Sandy Gallagher from The Ultimatum throughout Perfect Match filming. Yet here he is, holding hands with Huda at movie premieres. Either his perfect match relationship crashed spectacularly, or this whole situation represents some next-level reality TV cross-promotion. What makes this pairing fascinating is the mutual understanding. Both Lewis and Huda have weathered public criticism from their respective shows. They've experienced the unique pressure of having your worst moments broadcast to millions. Maybe they found each other precisely because they understand what most people never will about reality TV fame.
The Weapons premiere represented more than just a movie debut. It was a masterclass in image rehabilitation. Huda and Louis arrived coordinated, like a couple that had been planning this moment for weeks. Her off-the-shoulder dress perfectly complemented his all-black ensemble. These weren't two people who randomly decided to attend together. Public reaction surprised everyone, especially after months of Hurricane Huda criticism. "I love it when two pretty people date," commented one fan, capturing the general sentiment shift. After all the villa villain narratives, people seemed genuinely excited to see her with someone new. The international coordination deserves recognition too. Days before their Los Angeles debut, they were spotted walking through London together. Videos showed Huda greeting fans while Louis hung back, seemingly camera-shy despite his reality TV veteran status. The soft launch across 2 continents showed serious relationship strategy. This premiere timing created the perfect storm for maximum impact. Huda's Love Island finale had just aired, meaning her journey was fresh in viewers' minds. Louis' Perfect Match was about to premiere, keeping him relevant in the cultural conversation. Together, they generated more buzz than either could have achieved solo. The message became clear. Huda wasn't letting public opinion dictate her happiness anymore. Whether this relationship lasts or crashes spectacularly, she'd successfully shifted the narrative from villa villain to red carpet royalty. That takes serious emotional intelligence and media savvy. Huda's post-Villa evolution represents one of reality TV's most impressive rehabilitation campaigns.
Oh, you like being dominant.
I do, but I had to help you.
So you were just trying to be dominant, and I'm not someone who likes to be dominated.
So find someone submissive.
The woman who left the finale has transformed into someone completely different, focused, strategic, and apparently very good at choosing her next moves. Since leaving Fiji, her fitness coaching business has exploded. The 24-year-old single mom has seen massive demand for her online training programs, particularly her viral booty routine that fans have been religiously following. She converted controversy into currency with remarkable efficiency. The reunion with daughter Arlie provided the perfect redemption visual. That touching video of her surprising her 5-year-old after their time apart, writing that they are the happiest girls in the world, reminded everyone what actually matters. The villa drama suddenly seemed insignificant compared to real-life priorities. Her approach to relationships has completely shifted too. Instead of clinging desperately to unsuitable connections, she chose to walk away from Chris Seeley before the finale. That decision stunned viewers who'd watched her fight tooth and nail for Jeremiah's attention. It represented growth, self-respect, and emotional maturity. The Lewis-Russell romance feels like the final piece of her transformation puzzle. Both have dealt with public criticism from their reality TV journeys. Both understand the unique pressures of having your romantic choices scrutinized by millions. Sometimes the perfect match isn't about villa chemistry, it's about shared experience and mutual understanding. This pairing proves that your Love Island journey doesn't define your entire dating future. Sometimes the best revenge against critics is showing up to movie premieres with someone who appreciates exactly who you've become. Huda Mustafa has officially graduated from Villa Chaos to Red Carpet Confidence. The moment that truly changed Huda's trajectory deserves its own deep dive, because this wasn't just Villa drama. This was a cultural phenomenon that exposed the double standards of reality TV entertainment. Picture this. Every Islander hyping Huda up beforehand. Do your big one, Huda. This is your time to shine. So she delivered exactly what everyone requested. A performance so intense it raised more than just heart rates. It raised questions about friendship, loyalty, and the unspoken rules of villa relationships. The fallout was swift and brutal. Her supposed friend Shelley felt betrayed, arguing that Huda had crossed sacred boundaries by grinding on ace green. The irony?
Chelly and the other women had carefully avoided Jeremiah during challenges out of respect for Huda's feelings. Why couldn't Huda extend the same courtesy? Huda's defense actually makes perfect sense when you strip away the emotional manipulation. It's just a challenge. I don't have feelings towards these guys in that way, but I'm doing it to win. She approached it like a competition, not a romantic audition. The men allegedly enjoyed themselves until they witnessed their partner's reactions. Then, suddenly, it became too much. The challenge fractured her friendship with Chelly permanently and solidified her villain status among viewers. Yet it also revealed something crucial. Everyone loves chaos until it affects them personally. They cheered for Huda's boldness right up until she actually delivered it. Looking back, that challenge represented Huda at her most authentic, competitive, unapologetic, and refusing to play by unwritten rules that nobody had clearly explained. Maybe that's exactly why it made people so uncomfortable.
The hate became so intense that fans allegedly called Child Protective Services on Huda while she was filming. Think about that for a moment. Viewers were so upset about her villa behavior that they tried to involve government agencies in her real life. The craziest thing I've heard is that people called CPS on me. She told Alex Cooper on Call Her Daddy. I was like, are you so serious right now? The absurdity reaches new levels when you consider the facts. Her daughter's father had signed consent forms and fully supported her Love Island journey. Huda had arranged proper childcare and maintained communication throughout filming, yet armchair critics decided they knew better than the actual parents involved. The mental health concerns became genuinely serious. Season 6 alum Daniela Ortiz Garcia felt compelled to speak out on TikTok, reminding fans that contestants are real human beings who are often sleep-deprived and struggling. I feel like she's not as mentally there, Daniela observed, expressing concern about production's impact on Huda's well-being. Even more telling, former fan favorite Leah Kateb revealed she'd considered leaving her villa multiple times and was called to speak with mental health experts 3 times in one day. If that's what happened to someone generally well-liked, imagine the pressure Huda faced as the designated villain. The show itself had to intervene with an unprecedented disclaimer urging viewers to be kind. When production stops filming drama to address external drama, the situation has officially spiraled beyond entertainment into something darker and more dangerous. Content creators flooded social media with armchair psychology theories, speculating about personality disorders and calling for her removal. This transformation of mental health struggles into entertainment content represents one of reality TV's most troubling trends. Louis' red carpet debut with Huda essentially spoiled his own Netflix show before it even premiered. Currently coupled with Sandy Gallagher throughout Perfect Match filming, his public romance with Huda telegraphs exactly how that villa journey ends. The timeline reveals strategic planning. Perfect Match was filmed summer 2024, meaning Louis knew his relationship status when he started pursuing Huda. Show previews hint at trouble. We hear him say, "Me and Sandy are done," during dramatic moments. Whether that's permanent or temporary, his Huda romance suggests the former. This cross-show dating creates fascinating meta-drama. Love Island USA Season 6 alum Leah Kateb unfollowed Huda on Instagram, sparking speculation about reality TV loyalty politics. When her boyfriend Miguel Horichi felt compelled to address the situation publicly, the drama officially transcended individual shows. The more I dive into this world, the more I see some people have different takes on privacy, and perspectives can get corrupted, Miguel posted, adding that he and Louis are walking 2 different paths. Former friends choosing sides based on dating choices, that's peak reality TV ecosystem chaos. The interconnected web becomes even more complex when you consider that contestants now move between franchises freely. Perfect Match brings together stars from multiple shows, creating new connections and controversies that keep the content machine running indefinitely. We're witnessing the evolution of reality TV from isolated shows into a shared universe where every relationship decision has ripple effects across multiple franchises. Huda's Palestinian-American heritage adds crucial layers to her Love Island story that extend far beyond typical villa drama. As reportedly the first Palestinian-American contestant in the franchise, her presence represents meaningful cultural representation in reality TV spaces that rarely showcase Middle Eastern voices. Her cultural identity became particularly significant during Casa Amor Week, when she chose to kiss Jewish-Canadian contestant Alan Bibas.
The moment sparked international debate as fans scrutinized his social media for political affiliations and questioned the casting choices that put these two individuals together in a romantic context. The geopolitical implications of a simple villa kiss became a whole cultural incident. Some viewers celebrated seeing different backgrounds interact naturally, while others felt uncomfortable with the political undertones. The fact that a reality TV smooch could generate international discourse shows how representation issues intersect with entertainment in unexpected ways. Beyond the controversy, Huda's presence challenged traditional beauty standards and cultural expectations on Love Island. Her Arabic tattoos, Palestinian flag emojis, and unapologetic cultural pride provided representation for Middle Eastern viewers who rarely see themselves reflected in mainstream dating shows. The complexity of her experience highlights how contestants of color often carry additional burdens on reality TV. They're not just representing themselves, they're representing entire communities, facing scrutiny that white contestants rarely encounter. Huda navigated this pressure while dealing with standard villa drama, making her journey even more challenging. Her story proves that reality TV representation matters deeply, even when it comes with complicated cultural conversations that make some viewers uncomfortable.
Huda Mustafa's journey from villa villain to red carpet royalty represents more than just a successful image rehabilitation. It's a masterclass in turning controversy into opportunity. She weathered public hatred that crossed into dangerous territory, emerged with her business thriving and her priorities straight, and found someone who understands the unique pressures of reality TV fame. Lewis Russell brings his own baggage and benefits to this relationship. His reality TV expertise, established social media following, and apparent understanding of the game make him either the perfect partner for Huda's next chapter or a strategic alliance disguised as romance. Either way, they're generating more buzz together than they could separately. The timing of everything feels almost too perfect to be coincidental. Huda needed a redemption arc. Lewis needed relevance beyond his perfect match appearance. And together, they've created a story that bridges multiple franchises and keeps both their names in the cultural conversation. Whether this relationship survives beyond the publicity cycle remains to be seen. Reality TV romance has a notoriously poor success rate, especially when both parties have established patterns of dramatic relationship choices. But for now, they've successfully shifted the narrative from individual controversies to collective intrigue. The broader implications reach beyond just these two individuals. We're watching the evolution of reality TV from isolated shows into an interconnected universe where contestants can rehabilitate their images through strategic cross-franchise dating. The game has changed, and Huda and Lewis are playing it expertly. Sometimes, the best revenge against your critics is proving that your story doesn't end where they wanted it to. Hurricane Huda has officially transformed into Red Carpet Huda, and whether you love her or hate her, you can't deny the girl knows how to make a comeback. The T-drop verdict. In the attention economy of modern reality TV, Huda Mustafa and Lewis Russell have created the perfect storm of redemption, strategy, and genuine chemistry. Whether this love story lasts or implodes spectacularly, they've already won by controlling their own narrative and proving that villa villains can become red carpet royalty with the right moves and the right partner.